We did a lot of weird shit for Saddam. Saddam had a favorite piece of ass.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He had his favorite fuck was this lady, and like, she was not hot, but she was married. So we figured maybe she knew where he went. So we rolled up her husband one day. So I land in Iraq. I get to the VVIP. Like, my fucking desk is a marble table 60 fucking feet long. I'm in this ornate room with bath party symbols on the ceiling. It's wood, it's marble. We got like a fucking 4-6 head gold shower. Like, I'm like, yo, this is war. That fucking thing hitting me in the nuts, the gold thing that's low. Like, this is how you fucking war right here, not fucking shitting in a hole. So in one day, I went from like shitting in a hole to like fucking gold showers. Loved every fucking second of it ever since then. It's fucking great.
How was the op tempo over there?
Iraq is amazing, man. We do 10 hits, 20 hits. Fuck, I don't know how many a night. You know what I mean? Like
10 to 20 hits a night?
Oh, yeah. It was
How the
awesome.
fuck do you do 10 to 20 hits a night?
Well, not only that, but during the Saddam fucking days, we might have to clear a whole village. Like, that could be 100 houses tonight. Like, door to door looking for these fucking Saddam sightings. You know what I mean? It was fucking amazing. It was amazing, man. I mean, you know, in the unit, I think they call it like a shred fest where you do like 24, 36 hours, target after target after. As many as you could do. There's another one we could hit somewhere else, another one. That's what Iraq was, shred fest. And then my squadron, you don't want to sitting around the house tonight because we're gonna get drunk and break shit. So we don't care if it's Joe shit, the fucking rag man. Let's go get that bitch tonight. Keep me fucking busy. And I think a couple nights, like, guys fucked up the house, and the commander from then on was like, okay, you guys don't get any days off. And it's like, that's what we've been fucking saying the whole time. Like, no one's dying at Bragg. We want to go out every fucking night. You know what I mean? So my squadron, man, we were in the beginning, I believe, way more aggressive than other squadrons, like by far. You know what I mean?
Can you talk about, let's just talk about some of the operations that you were a part of there.
Let's see. Saddam was captured 9 days after I left country, and me and another guy worked the intel on Saddam like the whole time. I rolled up his tailor. You ever see the video where Saddam shoots the Mauser in the air?
Yeah.
And he's got the fox fur hat on? I own that hat.
No way.
Yeah, I own that hat.
Nice.
Yeah. But I rolled up his tailor. Like, I had all his clothes at one point, right? And I got this Italian sweater, and it's like blue and like a red stripe or some shit. I wear it on Christmas Eve. I look like a fat man in a little coat. Like, it's like a large, you know, my beer belly's hanging out the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, I normally wear that on Christmas Eve. I got a sweater from him. You know what I mean? But yeah, we rolled up his tailor. Everybody that fucking washed his dick, we rolled them up. Like, we were, you know, climbing it. And then 9 days after I left, C Squadron got him. And like, I think we already had the intel and it was already in the works. We had to go home for Christmas. So they caught him 9 days after I left. But, you know, man, we fucking... one of those like kings or one of the deck of cards, you know what I mean? Like, I paid no attention to it other than getting the X off the poster on the wall. But like, you know, one of those guys, we fucking low vis shotgun breached the front door, right? Fucking held his family hostage, told his family, contact him. Till he gives himself in. Fucking guy turned himself in like 3 days later in Mosul or some shit. You know what I mean? We took his family hostage, just fucking in his family home. Like, we got his sisters, his grandma, his mom. Like, yeah, we did a lot of weird shit for Saddam. We captured Saddam had a favorite piece of ass. Like,
really?
Oh yeah. He had his favorite fuck was this lady. And like, she was not hot, but she was married. So we figured maybe she knew where he went. So we rolled up her husband one day, right? I had him go to the Saddam's tailor store. Had the tailor tell him to come to the store. And then then we had these Mohawk guys, the Mohawks. We had locals that helped us, and we trained them. And then they ended up becoming later the CT force, right?
Okay.
But we had a couple guys we trained, we trusted, right? So I told my guys I was in a surveillance van out front, my minivan. If you ever see the picture where I'm all sweaty in the back of a van, this is me kind of watching over what's going on. So I didn't tell anybody. I didn't have time to tell my boss or anybody. And then my two guys, I was like, hey, if we can't get this guy quick, go start a fight on the streets to get them all out of the store. So had my two Mohawks start fist fighting in front of the store. Just like anywhere in the world, right? Everyone comes outside to see what's going on. Literally, the guy comes out to watch, and like the assault team, like he's standing his back to the door they're going to snatch him with. And literally, shoot.
Oh, nice.
Fucking drive away. And then they're like, where'd the guy go? He disappeared in the crowd. My boss is like, he disappeared. I'm like, no, the assault team's got him. He's like, who the fuck are the guys fighting? Those are our guys. Did you tell him to fight? I was like, yeah. He was like, you should have fucking told me. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. This happens so quick sometimes, But yeah, we captured his favorite piece of ass husband, thinking that might help. It didn't. But in capturing everyone in his inner circle, what I would tell you is they were all Christians.
Were they really?
If you touch Saddam, I don't care if you touch his dick or you fucking put clothes on his body. If it touches him, it was Christians. Because Christians martyr themselves, they go to hell. Muslims martyr themselves, they're fucking going to heaven. So his inner circle, the people that fed him, clothed him, fucking washed his dick, we rolled them all up. They were all Christians.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And that's why there was always Christians in Iraq. And that's why Iraq was fairly Western. Because he had no beef with Christians. And he knew as human beings, less likely to kill him. That's all he wanted around him, his inner circle. Now, all the military commanders or whatever, fucking sheiks, I don't know, whatever the fuck they were doing, they were all savages. But his inner circle was Christians.
I'll be damned. I did not know that.
And then we snatched the guy who used to give Saddam baths. I was inside the tailor's house on the roof. I went to the tailor's house, and I knew he was supposed to be coming. I was kind of early setting shit up. He showed up early. Me and another guy had to go to the roof. I called the assault force, right? As he was driving away, literally ran into the Humvee of the assault force. Snatch that guy. Yeah, we did a lot of the unique snatches for the deck of cards. Like, should be its fucking movie on its own. You know what I mean? We did a lot of great shit. I mean, I gotta be honest. People always try to thank me for my service. I'm not the motherfucker you should be thanking. You should thank the kid that was like grinding. I did whatever the fuck I wanted. Like, and it was amazing. Like all the time amazing. And it was I learned in Afghanistan, we needed to be much fucking smarter if we wanted to win. And I also knew we can't do enough hits to win this war. We can't. There's no fucking way. You know what I mean?
What did you think of Iraq?
Strategically, taking out Saddam, fucking horrible for the world. Look where we are now. Yeah. Should have left that motherfucker. I'd have pumped him full of all kinds of shit to fucking beat Iran again. You know what I mean? However, we gave it all away. It's a fucking shit show just like Afghanistan. But the reality is this is how it fucking goes. You know what I mean? Don't get upset. It's the fine print. You should have read it.
Do you think we should have ever been there in the first place?
Mm-mm. I think there's no benefit to fucking taking Saddam out. I also thought there was no benefit. You know, Afghanistan, Mullah Omar came out years later and said, George Bush gave us 48 hours and invaded at hour 40. He said if he would have gave me full 48 hour, his answer was give up bin Laden.
No shit. I did not know that either.
the shit the fucking media doesn't like to put out.
How do you know that?
Because I read.
Where did you read that?
Oh, man, I don't even remember. But yeah, he wanted to give up Bin Laden, and we attacked too soon, and then he was like, fuck him.
Interesting. It's almost like we wanted the war.
Imagine that. Now, I wanted the war too, don't get me wrong. I was 100% for that shit. Rocket, mortars, fucking send it. Let's go. No one dies on Bragg, you know? So I was all for it, but strategically, meh. You believe in your bosses, sometimes they get it wrong, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Did you experience loss of a teammate ever?
Yeah, fuck yeah, all the time. Even in training, man, like, man, the guy I was partnered with in Bosnia all the time, fucking rotor blade took the top of his head off one night, like Thursday night live fire, you know?
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, people die.
Did that affect you at all?
No.
It
Why?
did.
Fucking you died doing what you love. I'd fucking high five you for that. I'd high five myself for that. You know what I mean? Like, you died doing the one thing you're here for. Not a better death.
How many teammates have you lost?
Fuck, I don't know, man. So many now. Fucking cancer.
Cancer.
If you'd have told me join the Delta Force and be fighting cancer the rest of your fucking time, or your buddies are going to die of cancer, I made a state in South America banging Colombian girls. You know what I mean?
No matter where you're watching Shawn Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, please leave us a review on Apple and Spotify podcasts.